Hey there. So yesterday I worked at a coffee shop. Now I don't normally work at coffee shops as a digital nomad OG, and this kind of surprises people sometimes because you think about digital nomads, people who are location independent, and you often think about coffee shops, Starbucks, co-working spaces, and I don't usually use them. And I discovered why I don't use them again yesterday. So instead of talking bad about coffee shops, I'm going to talk good about working from your bed, working from the living room. So the first reason I like to work from the place I'm staying instead of a coffee shop is I get more done. When I'm working from my bed or from a living room, I get focus. I can really focus on the work. Things are not distracting me. And they say that every time you get distracted, you actually lose about 15 minutes of work, even if you're only distracted for a minute. Because when you do that, when you get distracted, you got to then pull yourself back onto the thing you're thinking about and get yourself back to where you left off. So when I'm working from home, I get that focus. But in a coffee shop, there's the people coming and going, and there's noise, and even if I have Apple AirPods, which I do, it's still not as good as working from home. The second reason I like working from home is that I don't over-consume. When I'm at like a coffee shop, you got to buy something. When you're at a co-working space, you get that unlimited free coffee, which is all good and nice, but then it's sitting at my table and I have to drink it or I have to eat it, and it just sort of encourages me to eat too much. But when I'm at home, I don't have that problem. I just wait till lunch and then I get my food and take my break. Another reason that I like working from home is there's no commute. With a coffee shop or co-working space, I have to travel there, I have to set up my stuff, I have to tear it down when I leave, I have to find a table that has electricity and get, just do all that stuff. I don't have to do that if I'm in my bed or in a living room. So I like that efficiency of working from home as well. A big issue with coffee shops, and a big reason I like working from home, is also bathroom breaks. So this is one of the secrets that I have as sort of a digital nomad OG is, they say that you're supposed to not be at your screen too long. You're supposed to get up. You're supposed to, look far away from time to time. And, that can get hard. But if you're drinking a lot of water, which you're also supposed to do, then that makes you get up to go to the bathroom a lot more also. So I like working from home because I take frequent bathroom breaks, about every 15 minutes. I go to the bathroom, stretch my legs, get another drink, sit down, and about 15 minutes later, my body says, time to get up and do it all over again. So I can't do that at a coffee shop very easily. Of course there's bathrooms, but you gotta walk to them, and maybe you gotta secure your stuff or pick your stuff up. I don't have to do that at home. So that's a huge one for me. Also, it's just more comfortable at home. I got a bed or a couch, and it makes it easy to work for long durations. And when I was at the coffee shop yesterday, it was okay, but, it wasn't as comfortable. So that's another reason I like working from home. And there is a downside to working from home. There is. Sometimes I feel isolated socially. I don't see enough people unless I'm calling or videoing with people, which is another reason I like working from home, because I can call people. Can't do that so easily from a coffee shop, unless you're rude. But yeah, sometimes I feel a little lonely when I work from home. But honestly, when I'm at a coffee shop, I'm not meeting people anyway most of the time. I remember about 15, 20 years ago when I used to work at Brooklyn Bagel in New York City a lot, I did meet a fair number of people. I really did. But I've noticed that when I do it lately, people aren't as social anymore, or they're maybe better at working. So I don't meet that many people when I go to a co-working space or a coffee shop. I didn't meet anyone yesterday. And so, I don't know if the social benefits of going out really are that big. At least if I'm trying to work. If I'm trying to socialize, let me socialize. If I'm trying to work, let me work. So, on balance, I like working from home as a digital nomad. Coffee shops just, they don't really do it for me. I'll do them when needed, but very rarely. There's not many opportunities where it really makes sense, other than like right before a meeting, or I've got 20 minutes, or I'm traveling and I got to get online to get my reservation or something like that. So I do them, but not often. I work from my bed or a living room most of the time.